Now.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Super Friends Podcast. That sounded a lot gayer than I thought it would. All right, this is me, Evan Zubek.
Ryan Davis.
Brandon, last name enclosed.
Previously known as
Levi.
Mouse Comp.
And Dustin.
All right, so this is our first podcast with the five of us.
Yeah.
I guess we should get down to business.
Yes, we should.
Okay,
Wow,
so
that only
we
sounded
all...
extremely official. What's up, guys?
Oh, what do you want from me?
Okay, so... casual. We shouldn't talk over each other. Alright. So what
gonna
we
happen.
did was
Eventually.
we tried to come up with topics so this thing wouldn't be stale. And what I did was I went on Reddit and I was like, I wonder if this is a thread. And I typed in r/questions. It was a thread, and guess what was the first thing?
Boobs?
Is there a drug that could be burned in a campfire to affect all people nearby?
So,
I think weed actually can.
so was the answer yes? Because if
I
it
didn't
is-
look it up.
I mean, if it is,
It very well could be a thing.
because I know half the people at A-Tech that would love that.
Yeah.
Actually, I know half the people in the universe who would love that.
Okay.
I think actually, like, I'm sure there's a form of mushrooms or, like, acid that probably could.
Acid, probably drop acid.
I'm pretty sure you can burn enough weed in a fire and get everyone around you high. Pretty
If you
pretty
burned
positive.
Levi, if you burned enough weed in a fire, you would be able to get the entire world high.
Sounds like a plan. Let's do it.
Yes.
I
don't think it is.
By the way,
planned.
not for drugs. Just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah. Let's
Evan
make it.
Zubek does not support drugs.
I am Evan Zubek, and I approve that message.
Let's make it officially clear that we're all straight edge, okay?
Yeah, we're all straight edge here.
I'm gonna grab my...
Who the hell's gonna care?
Levi just left the room for his tea.
For
Very
YouTube?
professional for a first episode. Thanks.
It's
Levi.
alright. We can still hear Levi talk from upstairs. Either way.
Okay, I'm gonna kick this off with a first would you rather question.
Okay.
Okay, would you rather make anyone you flare your nostrils at orgasm instantly, or be able to teleport from your local post office to any McDonald's or other fast food restaurant?
Welcome to America, ladies and gentlemen.
You see, it's difficult because I mean, especially if this is going after the fire, you've got the munchies as like just as shit. But then again, I mean, could you imagine just going up to like all
My
like
local post office isn't that far from my house.
See, that's the sad part. The local post office is never far enough away.
Could you imagine just going to like a church, like there's all those little altar boys, just everybody, just like they're like, oh, Father Cunningham, what'd you put in that drink?
Good first episode. We're rocking this.
Father Cunningham's like, what's farther away? The post office or the McDonald's?
Okay, Levi, did you hear
Really,
would you rather?
fucking Big Mac.
I want to throw my tea bag away.
You're a
Seriously?
teabag.
I lost your thing upstairs. I could not find it.
You lost
that's
what
great.
upstairs?
The area that's going right there.
Okay,
Oh my
cool.
God.
Levi, I'm gonna ask this question again. Okay, would you rather make anyone you flare your nostrils at orgasm instantly, or be able to teleport from your local post office to any fast food restaurant you've been to before?
The orgasm thing. That's a lot more fun than eating fast food every
I
day.
figured that would be yours.
Yeah.
But see, it's less that
Cutting
and
bacon.
more like, what
Oh.
if,
I know who that is.
right? What if there was like a McDonald's and like the Empire State Building? You could
Well-
teleport to the Empire State. Wait, can you teleport back?
He didn't say that.
That wasn't the question.
Well, no, like,
Yes, you can.
okay, if you can teleport back, give me the teleportation every day.
Yeah, I'm gonna
But
say
wasn't
it's
it
From
fine.
your local post office.
Wasn't it a restaurant that you've been to before though?
Yeah, so
So
you can
ca-
travel the world once and never have to do it again.
Can you
That's true.
can you
You
just
can go to Japan.
I know.
multiple times.
I
can
just
you
go every
make
day.
can you make a pretty shitty post office in your house? Like it's local.
The post office isn't the problem. It's going to the fast food restaurant first.
It has to be a fast food restaurant you visited, so you can't go to just one in like Europe now because you've never been to Europe. At least I don't think you have.
I know, but as long as I fly out there once,
Then
I
you
can
go
just
back and forth.
yeah.
Now, see, that would be really, really cool.
Fuck the airlines.
Okay, again, tone down the swearing.
No one's home yet, and I'm getting it out of the way.
I understand no one's home yet, but we're on the interwebs.
Oh no, who's ever gonna hear the word fuck on the internet?
Yeah, and I'm not telling my parents about this.
Yeah,
I'm not.
I don't want them to hear this.
Like,
at
in
all.
fact, I was at my job just last, like, Saturday, and I was like, oh yeah, me and a couple friends are doing a podcast over the
Also-
week. And they're like, tell us when you go live. I'm like, nah.
See, and the sad part
Hold
is,
on,
I
guys.
will be telling my coworkers about this.
Oh boy,
Hold on,
you're getting
guys.
laid.
Hold the fuck on. No one listens to me whenever I say hold on. We should probably note that we are seniors in high school, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah.
In case we sound young. We're
Yeah.
all of age.
Yes, we are
ladies.
doing this at someone else's parents' house. Oh no, seniors live with their parents. Surprise, surprise.
And even more stereotypical, this is in a basement. Just saying.
Yes, I live in a studio apartment in my parents' basement.
God
Still
damn
your part
it.
of my ass.
Hey, you know what? This qualifies.
It is pretty nice.
This
I'll give
is
it.
actually this is a nice setup. He has like a shower out there, and then this room has like a fancy couch and like a
He does
giant
have a
ass
pizza
TV.
maker.
I do like
and a
that.
pizza maker.
I like that his bed is in the closet, so he can completely deny that he lives here.
Yeah.
Nah, man, just close the closet. Nah, man.
I should
is his
also
place.
bring up that he
The party room.
despises Grand Theft Auto 5, yet he has a poster of Grand Theft Auto 5 hanging right there in his room.
Hey, if I spend $150 on a collector's edition, you can be damn sure I'm gonna make use.
I would have played more of that game recently. but
Ryan,
the
you-
next mission.
So
is you
please
go to a
tell me
strip
where the
club
money
and my
bag
parents have
is.
been home most of the
Yes,
time.
where is your endless
Like,
amounts of money that you
I
just
know
blow
I'm
on
18,
shit?
and I know it's
Well,
fine, but I
if
still don't want to
you
do
go
Yeah.
about 15 minutes away, there's a little store called the Wendy's.
Is that where you're keeping your money?
That is my money purse. That is where I get all my funding.
Why do you have a money purse? What are you, a woman?
No, I mean your
Real men wear pink, carry purses, and get Care Bears.
Coin ginas.
Coin ginas are fine because you can play with them when you're bored. Purses, no. I'm sorry, no.
A coin gina is a
It's a rubber pouch that you stick your change in. I'll put a picture in the video.
Put it in the
You
link
probably
dump.
saw it already, audience.
Put it in the link dump.
We attend ATEC in Jefferson,
The
by the way.
Ashtabula County Technical and Career Campus.
well,
No
not
one
much longer.
cares.
We're gonna graduate in like
Yeah, like a
Yeah,
couple
we
months.
are
Yeah.
literally about 30 days from graduating.
You know, this is gonna be really fun when we look back on this 3 years later. It's like, wow, we were graduating.
yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
And if we actually like continue with this, we won't be as shitty as we're doing now.
I think we're pretty funny.
We are,
It's a
but
good first episode for people who've never done this before.
yeah,
Right.
right.
And, like, I think one of the things that's, making it so... Wow, bad grammar there.
Yeah.
What's
A little louder.
Little stroke.
What's making it so good is the fact that all of us are,
Super
we're all
friends.
comfortable. Yeah, we're the super friends. We're all comfortable with each
Or
other.
the 4 horsemen plus 1.
The Four Horsemen!
Plus one.
Yeah, it's
So
impossible.
you're gonna kill yourself twice now because you've said that twice.
Exactly, yes. I hate
Great.
myself twice as much.
Already. Well, you're a ghost, so you can kill yourself as
Team
many times as
Ghost.
you want. Team Ghost.
The
Me-
real question is,
Me and Dustin knuckle punched.
who's the 4 and who's the +1?
You're the plus one.
Yeah,
right?
you're the plus
Oh,
one.
You are
shit.
definitely the +1.
There was no hesitation. There's plus 1.
Uh,
Look on the bright side.
Horsemen.
Look on the...
Go ahead.
Look on the bright side. You don't have to be the one that's labeled 4 horsemen, so you don't have to kill yourself. You can minus yourself at any point.
so I'm just like the roadie who just like follows around the 4 horsemen all
Yeah,
day.
you're the Four Horsemen's roadie. That's a cool job.
You're-
Yeah, that is.
You're the guy with the
Roadie is a
microphone.
cool job, and being the Four Horsemen's roadie is a pretty
the
awesome job.
Probably the coolest roadie out of all the roadies.
Yeah.
But do you have to
Besides
someone
Brutal
throw me
Legends,
my fedora?
that's a cool roadie.
Yeah. Do you have
Whichever
to?
one, really.
Do you have to clean up like the mountains of dead bodies? Because that's like, is that like a side job?
Oh yeah, I bro you guys. I'm the Brody actually. I'm not a
Brody.
roadie. I'm a total bro. I clean up the bodies and everything.
I hope you have
Brody.
enough body bags for how many? How many is the population now? 2 trillion.
I'd high,
like a
currently, I
like a
think it's-
trillion or something.
I think it's
Gonna be
multiple billion.
The
I don't think it's
current-
billion.
I have no idea anymore.
The current population is like 7.46 billion.
Drop in the knowledge.
7.4639 to
3.16.
2 is a
Can you
third
turn
of
the
a 6.
sensitivity up
Yeah.
on the mic because like all the audio levels look a bit low, except for when Ryan laughs.
Well, when Ryan laughs, the world shakes.
Yeah,
it actually
So-
does get really high even if he laughs quietly.
Yeah, so try talking louder because we've been kind of low
Damn
for
it!
a little while.
I didn't tell
Is
you.
it-
I have my freaking retainers in.
All right, cool.
Is it loud enough for you? Can you hear it?
Oh yeah, I can hear everything
I'm
crystal
gonna
clear.
set my slimy retainer on the table.
I mean, it was fine for me too when I did that video all those years ago. But when I actually put it into the video, it was really quiet.
Yeah, it's
so
better
that's
to
the
be.
thing.
It's better to be.
Safe than
It's
sorry.
better to err on the side of caution.
Yeah. That way we can always edit it in the
Yeah, I'll
thingy.
I'll figure something out. I'll look through it.
Oh,
I know what
boy.
I'll figure out what I'm doing.
Oh, Jack! Shout out to Jackie Dinnershack who just poked me.
Oh, sweet.
First shout out. It's the history right here. The Super Friends
So-
podcast.
She's not gonna listen.
Okay. So going into Facebook poking,
Segue.
one of my coworkers and one of my managers, like last week, we started a poke war. It lasted 3 hours. We poked each other 511 times,
Oh god.
and they banned us from poking anyone.
I actually am. I'm in about a year. Nah, over exaggerating. Maybe like realistically 5-month war poking with Jackie. For like 5 months, like daily, we'll poke each other maybe 5 times a day.
I was in a poke war with like.
But it was with me.
Yeah, I was in a poke war with Evan, my uncle, my brother, and then everyone just stopped poking me.
What is
I
that?
think you stopped
Was
poking
that
me.
Wolf?
You threatened my life.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
not gonna stop poking
Oh
you.
yeah.
Was it Wolf? That was
Yeah,
your
right,
okay.
yeah.
I swear to God, if you poke me one more time, I will come to your house and murder your family. Of course I'm gonna stop fucking poking you.
No, that's how war goes, man. You never stop
I'm
until
gonna fucking poke you right
create,
now.
Like a treaty.
I'm gonna poke you right now.
Hi, Dustin. I'm forever alone. I do not have Facebook, so I
Levi
cannot be
Jerome's.
You seriously do not have any social media.
Yeah, it's
I
so
have
hard to
Skype.
get. It's hard to get You don't even give out your cell phone. I cannot get a hold of you.
So let's establish something
I never use
as
my cell phone. It's on my home phone, which I did give to you.
let's establish something that's
I'm always
as
either on Skype or
like-
on Xbox Live, and if I'm not on either, I'm probably somewhere with my parents, like shopping or something.
let's establish something as official as this podcast.
Yes.
Just so you all know, Kyle Morford is
It's
so
so
tall.
God damn it!
Okay, that's an inside joke that started with me and Levi a while
Colin
ago,
as well.
and Colin, our other buddy. Well, buddy, guy in our class that's really funny.
Kyle, if you're listening to this, we love you.
Yeah, he's not listening.
You know he's listening.
At some point,
he's this guy
someone
that,
will
like-
make this to the general public.
Like, the school we go to, we have, like, home schools, which are the original high schools we went to, and then later on we got to switch to this other one that has different classes, things that help you with your
Future
goals,
career
future
tech.
career goals.
We should.
So we left, and Kyle Morford is a guy from our old high school.
He's so tall.
And, like, we hadn't seen him for a while, and then I saw him again.
He was
and
about.
then I went back to Levi. I'm like, dude, he is like really tall. And then Colin, the other guy, jumps in. And he's like, dude, Kyle Morford is just so tall. And then we kept just bringing it up.
And
Just
thus,
being like,
the legend
you know,
has been born.
But like someone can be talking about something, and then we'll interrupt and say, but you know what?
Kyle Morford is so tall.
I might even add that me and Evan don't even know who this guy is.
I have no idea who the fuck he is.
And we know that he
I
is
feel
so
bad
tall.
for saying this. This might spawn a horrible thing.
Now, see, and this is the sad part. Me, Levi, and Dustin are all from the same school. Brandon, you are from and you are from the ass end of nowhere.
Yeah, we're in. Don't even go to the same county yet. The same.
Nobody
school.
knows what we're talking about either.
It's Ohio. Look it up.
Look
Don't-
at
don't look it up. Don't
look
look it
up a map of Northeast Ohio and see all the worthless places we have.
So
you mean all of them?
so look this up. Ohio. Ohio.
Yeah.
In Ohio.
That's a good idea. I
on-
don't think it is. I'm gonna stop this right now. So anyway,
Let's
would
give
you
your
rather-
address.
on,
and your-
on Cross Street, my zip code and my social security number is.
Social
my
security
credit card
number is
number.
599559999.
I'm pretty sure that's
way
not
too many
true.
digits.
Don't use it. You'll ruin somebody's life.
Yeah.
On just to
8675309.
What is this podcast turn into?
I knew it was gonna break into a song at some point. Also, to transition, Levi, you have not poked me back. You bitch.
Because he's not on a computer.
I went up there. No, Levi, you go up there.
You know where I'm going.
Okay,
I don't know my password. I don't get back in.
Okay, would you rather eat a great sandwich every day or get $5 every time you shit in a public toilet?
Oh.
I wouldn't make any money from that.
Yeah, I would get the great sandwich
That's
every day.
the incentive. Okay,
Yeah.
$20.
then I'd shit in every public bathroom. I'd shit in a potted plant.
I don't think I
Better than
never
eating a
not
great
shit in a
sandwich
public
every day.
bathroom.
Yes.
And
yes,
I'd
it
eat a
is.
lot of things that made me poop a lot, and I'd make bank.
Levi, Chipotle. Just eat at Chipotle and just use the bathroom. Just keep going. It's an endless
See,
cycle.
I honestly think I would just go with like the
You
sandwich.
would make money off of that. That's
Yeah.
like investing.
Yeah, it is.
But you know what's weird is that once you eat the great sandwich, you know you're going to be pooping, so then you just lost that opportunity.
Yeah, then you're like, oh man, I could be making money off
yeah, I
of
could
this.
be making money right now.
Do you think you could poop enough to get $200 a day? That's 10 poops a day.
It depends on what you eat.
No, definitely not.
Depends on what you eat, but I could make, if it's $20, then I could make like a good bit.
Levi-
But that requires me to go to a public.
Just
Ladies and gentlemen, this has turned into the Poopcast.
oh
Yeah,
no.
no, let's not.
Coming-
Let's go on to.
hang on. Coming soon to this channel, the Poopcast. Look for it.
Speaking
Yes.
of which, we should also go into a segment of all the shows that are going to come out on the same channel.
I think maybe
Going to is kind of stretching it. There's like
At
yours
some
is
point.
probably going to happen, and the Poopcast will probably happen.
It's happening.
But, like,
the
yeah,
Poopcast going down.
we're not putting a ton of stuff on there yet.
Well, I mean,
but yeah,
well, that's 3 shows already.
yeah.
go
so
ahead.
we've got the Super Friends podcast that we'll continue to do. There's the Poopcast. Levi, you want to explain that one a bit more?
Poopcast. Every day we'll go to the bathroom.
Explain who's in it.
Oh, every day, Evan, Levi, and Brandon will go to the bathroom. Most likely, Ryan, you're gonna be in the Poopcast?
I'll probably join a few episodes.
We'll
Yes,
go to
we
the
will.
bathroom.
I'll actually use the bathroom and leave.
We'll go to the bathroom, tell you about what's going on in our day and stuff. For maybe like 5 minutes, we'll just have like a short little.
Maybe
Video thing.
interview whoever's in there, and
Yeah.
it's probably gonna be public safety almost every day.
Yeah, we have a bunch of cop people that go to our school.
They're learning to be cops / firefighters /
Is that illegal?
slash anything
What?
that does anything with public.
Safety.
So is that illegal? Because we're extruding the safety of people peeing.
Well, it's the Poopcast.
I don't think it
Nothing's
is.
illegal on the Poopcast.
Okay.
Do you think the school would be okay with that?
Probably not.
No, we're good. That's what we're doing on a phone. We're not gonna set up a table in the bathroom.
No, but
That
like
would
if
be
they
the
if they
best,
found
man.
out like okay every day these guys are in here,
Doing the Poopcast?
yeah, like it's gonna catch on. It's gonna be a school
Well,
thing.
then eventually we'll stop. Well, we're gonna graduate. What does it matter? What are they gonna
Yeah,
do?
we're gonna graduate in like 2 months.
2 months.
Yo,
something
the
like that.
the Poopcast has to live on.
Well, then we'll
past
do
high
it like
school.
we'll do it in public
Well,
bathrooms. So
yeah.
we'll follow somebody into the bathroom and do it.
That's perfect. That's
That's
perfect.
genius.
Yes, that is the best. That is the best
I'll
idea.
have no part in this.
That's the best idea for a podcast ever.
Just follow
Oh
random
my
people.
God.
Follow them in with a microphone. Random people into the bathroom. Sir, did you understand? You're on the Poopcast. What do you got to say? Come on, man. What do you got to say?
I'm just imagining a lot of 911 calls here.
I just got jumped by 3
Okay,
people
so
with a
let's,
microphone.
Ryan, you want to plug your show that'll be on there within the next few days of this
Amazing
podcast?
title, by the way.
Poopcast? Yeah. Oh, no, his? Yeah,
Yeah,
his
his.
title's great.
Okay, so you know how like some things on the planet are just incredibly stupid?
Yes.
Like
Ryan, you're an idiot. Anyway, keep going.
Ryan.
Now's not the time.
Yeah, this is not the time for that inside joke. So, I've kind of decided that I'm tired of seeing stupidity and no one talking about it. So, like, basically, my series is called On the Subject of. ... And
Insert topic here.
yeah, insert
Very
topic
light.
here. And it's basically going to be like a series of rants on just like random stuff. Like, to give you an example, why does Walmart have really good product listings that everyone loves to buy, and then within 3 weeks, that product is gone forever?
Mind control. Oh, I'm sorry.
All right.
Is that hypothetical?
Percocet.
Okay.
So,
Vagisil. Anyway,
yeah, you know. So that's gonna
That
kind
still
of...
is so good.
it's tasty. Anyone who watches South Park knows that.
Okay, so on the subject of, look for it. It's another rant show, but it has an interesting title.
Yeah.
And it's actually on like a specific topic, unlike this Super Friends podcast, where it's
On the
Basic
subject of global
Kinda like the
stupidity.
Poopcast.
All right, cool. So, new topic. I'm gonna go look at Ask Reddit. This thread is great, by the way. Okay, have
we're gonna get like
Okay, this
you
is
give
a
a Mountain Dew,
this
by
is
the
a-
way?
This is
Yeah, I
a
gotcha.
story-provoking
Thank you, man.
one, but none of you will probably
Which
have
one's
anything that
yours?
applies.
Smaller one. Yeah.
All right. So
Thanks, man.
this
Yeah.
question: have any of you had someone in your community or circle of friends turn out to be a murderer, rapist, or something just as bad?
We had a next door neighbor
Jesus.
that did that.
I was gonna say future Ryan, but okay, let's go with
All right,
this.
audio levels are great right now.
Jesus Christ.
Man, this.
I need to learn how to edit the audio.
I don't know if I feel comfortable answering this question.
Okay, so
Oh, yeah.
when I was a little kid, we lived right next to a road. Like, it was called Nathan Avenue. And
I'm gonna
literally,
dig this guy up in the backyard.
like 10 years later, a full decade and a half, we lived there again, and like the very next week when we moved, someone tried to light their girlfriend on fire.
Jesus Christ.
Was she alive?
We grew up with these people.
Wait.
Lights their girlfriend on fire.
Was she alive?
Too, but
Yes,
I don't know.
as in he ran down the road pouring gasoline on his girlfriend and tried to light her on fire.
I imagine the music playing.
Florida Man post where the guy chased down like someone involved his ex-girlfriend, and his ex-girlfriend's dog was used as a weapon.
Florida man beats
Speaking of-
girlfriend with her own dog.
Speaking of dog,
Dope.
Dog.
of dudes.
Let's.
Is that all I had? It's dope.
That's it.
So,
Well,
Levi,
alright, I
in
have
the
a
story-
similar. I have a. Oh yeah, dog story, but I have a
Alright.
similar.
You fell off.
I have a similar story. We were remodeling my parents' bedroom and the general upstairs area. And what happened was these guys helped us out, like carrying stuff in, like supplies or drywall or whatever. I can't remember, but it turns out one of the guys later on down the line murdered somebody.
Oh
God! It's like Jesus.
He was such a nice guy.
I'm not even gonna say that because it happens every time. It's so stereotypical. He's such a nice guy.
Well, Levi,
Apparently
who are you
not.
gonna murder?
Anyway, Levi has a dog story.
Oh boy, now it feels like there's some pressure on this story to be good, and it's pretty average.
It's just
tell it anyway.
Alright,
it's
alright.
filler.
So, my girlfriend, I was walking back from her house.
Explain who she is.
She's a Hungarian girl.
There you go. You don't know how many views it's just gonna add. Like,
But
I'll post a picture in the.
that's gonna add even more. Keep going.
I don't think I'll actually do that.
but
It'd be creepy.
Yeah, that would probably be creepy.
Yeah, probably.
Anyway, moving on with the dog story.
The link dump.
alright. So it might have been, I believe it must have been last summer. I was walking home from Melinda's house, and I don't want to say I'm afraid of dogs, but I don't like them barking at me. Like it
Oh.
always kind of,
Yeah.
Oh, you mean-
gives me
I
like
have a-
anxiety.
like Haley?
Yeah.
Like, you would have Did you hate Haley when you first met her? Then.
I just, well, no, not really hate, but it kind of gives me like anxiety thing. I don't really like it all that much. She's pretty cool when she came to your room. I petted her though, but just like barking dogs at me kind of freaks me out a little bit. So and just seeing big dogs in general, I don't know, kind of freaks me out a bit. So
It's because they could eat you for dinner, you little twig.
yeah, right.
Little twig.
But so I'm walking home one day, and it's getting kind of dark. I don't know the exact time, but it's getting it's
It
not
was-
all the way dark.
it was
but
a
it's
cloudy
enough
night in
to
October.
Be, yeah, it's enough to be creepy.
Okay, so like Halloween.
So
what time do you think it was?
I maybe I don't know. Times are weird in summer because it gets dark really late.
Yeah, so maybe like 8ish,
yeah,
8:30.
it might have been 8ish, but
I was thinking like 10.
no, yeah, it wasn't 10 yet.
Okay.
So I'm walking, and there's this really long road to my house. It's just completely straight. There's nothing really except like a bunch of woods and stuff.
Oh, okay, so it's before the dead turn.
Yeah, it's before the turn.
Okay.
So
Dead turn to be specific.
It will kill you. That turn is deadly.
If you go 50 miles an hour.
Well, that's what everybody does.
Wait, that's because 50 miles an hour on country roads is fun.
Yeah,
Not if
you're
you
gonna die.
so anyway, the story.
Yeah. So I'm walking, enjoying my own business, listening to some music on my iPod, just zoning out. And a pack of legit wild dogs passes in front of me, and I am they're walking slow, and they were coming toward me, but at an angle. I was like, oh shit, what the fuck's going on here? Why is there a pack of wild dogs? And it was like,
Why'd you turn southern?
It wasn't southern. It was nothing. It was just his voice that he has for everything. It sounds retarded.
but it was like actual house dogs that must have just created like a gang together. Like there was like a kind of taller one.
Oh my god, the white roses turned into dogs.
There was like a taller one that kind of looked like a Rottweiler but wasn't as black. I'm not sure if all Rottweilers
They were
are
trying
black.
to jump you in.
Yeah, there was a really small one that was like a furry Chihuahua. I don't know dog names, but think of a furry Chihuahua, and that was
It's
it.
probably a Pomeranian.
Or
And then there's like a lab.
Shih Tzu, actually.
Pomeranians are great because if you stick your hand up their ass, they turn into pom-poms.
What the fuck?
That is
That's fucked up.
Okay,
What do you do with
would
your
you
dogs?
rather?
No, Levi, you're not done yet. What do you do?
So
do
I
you do?
stood frozen in fear, hoping that there's a pack of wild
Then they
dogs
got hit
would
by a
eat
car.
me alive in the darkness, and thankfully I lived.
What'd you
That
do?
story was
They
amazing.
walked by.
Oh, they should have got hit by a car.
Wild dogs.
Yeah. Well, no, they're house dogs that got loose and created like
It's
a
not a
gang
wild
together.
dog.
It was wild at that point. I saw its eyes.
Are you sure you just didn't see like a group of squirrels?
I could-
Like,
No,
that's dogs.
One of them. Well,
Oops,
two
knocked
of
the table.
them.
That's not
One
good.
of them was quite large. The other one was pretty medium, and then there was one just.
Was the
pretty
large
small.
one like
And
the
the
pack
Pomeranian.
leader, or
It was out in front, but I don't know if it
that
was
means
pack
it's the
leader.
pack leader?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they're just like smelling its ass.
See, and the great thing is, like, big dogs are, like, scary because they don't even try to be. Like, a lot of the big dogs that I see are good dogs, but it's the fact that there's something that might be as tall, if not taller than you.
Yeah.
Can you not hit the table?
It creates a do.
Yeah. So
But,
don't do that. Next question on Ask Reddit. What is the best song to take a shit to?
Wow,
I got it. Backstreet Boys are back.
No, Dark Horse by Katy Perry, because right when it drops, it's like.
That's just your bowels releasing all the.
No, radioactive. Doo boom.
Wait, so is that like you gathering your breath from like that immediate shit, like?
And then you die because you inhaled all the tubes in the public bathroom that you're shitting into.
I'm
$20.
wicked.
Yeah.
Let's not sing the actual song because we'll probably have to pay royalty fees.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Feel
best
it
song?
in my bones.
I'm breathing in the chemicals.
I don't know any song by Britney Spears.
Britney Spears.
Toxic Britney Spears.
Toxic. My shit's toxic.
Toxic.
What about I don't know, something by Katy Perry. I knew you were trouble when you.
That's Taylor Swift.
Don't care.
They're all
the same.
No, they're
So-
not. They're really not.
Taylor Swift, I think, is supposed to be more country, but I'm pretty sure she went into pop now.
Yeah, 'cause- especially with the goat song.
Yeah.
So
I actually don't wanna play that.
the copyright charges are going to be out the ass now, ladies and gentlemen.
If we don't have another video, it's because we got sued off our ass.
Yeah. If there's no other podcasts after this, you guys know what happened.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Rooster Teeth, shout out to Rooster Teeth, doesn't get sued for what they reference, so I think we're fine.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rooster Teeth.
I already shouted it out.
Yeah.
Rooster Teeth don't need shout-outs.
Yeah, they don't.
Everyone knows who
mainstream
they
ass.
are.
They don't need it, but they're getting it.
Now, if only Rooster Teeth will shout at us.
Dude, do it.
Oh,
Come on, please.
oh.
Hit us up.
Oh,
Oh.
let's tag them. Let's tag them and see if they'll do it.
Let's put them in the linked up. Guys, there's probably not going to be a linked up, so don't check.
I think we should make a subreddit for this podcast.
That'd be cool
I
if
don't
we could have
think-
comments on the
I'm
video.
pretty sure it has to be bigger. I think
It does have to be bigger, but
We'll wait a bit.
yeah.
Any fans who really like this, create a subreddit.
Yeah, do
Yeah,
it.
yeah, do it.
I got a topic. Thin Mints are the shit.
They really are. See, Girl Scout cookies are great.
I'm not a fan of mints.
I just drank some peppermint tea.
See, the great thing about Girl Scout cookies is that at any time they're still fresh.
They are. They really are.
You can outlive the zombie apocalypse, find a box of Thin Mints, and I guarantee that box of Thin Mints
Nice.
will look exactly the same and taste better than they did when the Girl Scouts sold them originally.
So do you?
So it's like wine.
Yeah.
It's that radiation. It just.
Radiation from the zombie apocalypse.
So do you guys think that all the money that Girl Scouts raise are funding Al Qaeda?
Is that a real thing?
yes.
Is that a real thing though?
Conspiracy cast, everybody.
Where else would it be going?
I guess they don't really seem to do much with it.
That's what happened to the airliner. Freaking Girl Scouts just karate chopped the pilots like we're taking it.
I think
Oh,
they're
yeah.
probably linked up with the Illuminati. You know.
Yeah, taking out the
And
country.
the Knights Templar. You can't forget the Knights Templar.
Might just-
That's what happened to MH370.
Just throw
Is
the
anyone-
freaking Assassin's Creed in there.
Does anyone know the details of the every major important person is actually a reptile conspiracy theory?
The
No.
Queen of England, the President of the United States.
the Queen of England is definitely a reptile.
Yeah, basically.
Have you seen that tongue?
The
Basically-
Silurians, they're here.
Yeah.
I forgot his name, but he's a really big conspiracy theorist, and basically he has
Jesse Ventura?
he has a theory where every
Bill
Wait,
Nye,
Aiken-
the science guy.
it's none of the people that you guys are referencing ever. So
Thanks, Obama.
so
Stevie
basically,
Wonder.
it's every person.
Billy Mays.
Billy Mays is dead.
Never.
Nope, that's actually a conspiracy.
He's
Billy
not
Mays is a
dead
reptile.
in my heart. That's where he lives.
Okay, Billy Mays is somewhere in the world being himself, but not being himself, making conspiracy theories about lizards and fucking people.
He lives in my heart because it's so clean thanks to OxyClean.
All right, would you rather?
No, let's keep going with this. What was go more
David
on,
David Icke.
David
David Icke, I think his name is.
What do you know more about it? Because I'm actually kind of interested.
Well, it's basically like every person every important person in the world is basically a blood-sucking reptile that takes the form.
They're
You know,
vampires.
it's literally it's blood. There are blood-sucking reptiles that steal children, suck out their blood, and they're also the I don't know, the leaders of the world or something.
This is
And-
surprisingly believable.
No, it's not.
I was thinking
They're
the exact
vampire-
opposite. This is surprisingly
They're
unbelievable.
vampire reptiles.
So yeah, look up. You want to know more about it? Look up David Icke. It's everywhere on the internet. Next topic.
David Blaine.
All right. Do you guys have any topics that you want to share? That
Can I talk about my possible write-up?
Oh, if he
Because
wants to,
this
you
is
go for
a
it, man.
great story.
a write up for? What?
It's his. He'll talk about it.
All right, cool.
So I work in a
Oh
Wendy's.
my god, I have to learn audio editing now.
You got
The
this.
levels are all over. The
Wait, is that like Ryan? Oh god, look at
quiet. There's long bouts of that.
look at that shit.
Can we try making the dick noise?
Whoa.
Okay.
Did not work. No, it's okay. Ryan's topic, but first. You guys are fucking it up. It didn't work at all. Okay, Ryan's story.
Okay.
No one's gonna know what that is.
So
We're trying to make the sound waves look like a dick by making it noise. But it's Ryan's turn for a story.
Okay.
so
Yeah, where are you going?
It's getting hot, so I'm opening this.
Getting hot in here, so hot, so take off all your
Ryan's
clothes.
story, guys. Alright, go ahead.
So I should probably put it in like
I gotta get
big
up to it.
bold letters right now. I have a slight temper issue for people who annoy me.
Hang on, before you tell the story, will you get in trouble if your work hears this?
Yeah, that's
It's
important.
fine.
He works at an undisclosed Wendy's.
I'm not editing things out, so be careful because I don't want to like.
It's
Messy
fine.
stuff.
I won't
Yeah.
mention
Yeah,
names or locations. So I work in a Wendy's.
We already told when you
except-
That's a look. Yeah, it doesn't
except
matter.
They know exactly where we are.
Oh yeah.
But there's like 5 different Wendy's around
Yeah.
here.
There really is. There's
Yeah.
like 5 Wendy's.
Make up names.
Anyway.
Make up the name for the.
Ryan's story, guys.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
So I'm training someone to close grill, which is my job. I'm grill close. And the other night we were like getting ready to close, cleaning up the store, and ready to walk out the door. And my manager is doing her little or their little walk around the store to make sure everything's all good and crap. And all of a sudden, like, we have this spray that cleans and polishes stainless steel, and we have to use it at the
Clean
end of the-
spray.
Right,
Yeah,
clean
okay.
spray.
OxyClean.
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 Just went full circle.
So, anyway,
He's a reptile.
apparently after one of my
Told me that bucket.
coworkers mopped up the floor, like, some of this OxyClean stainless steel spray got on the floor. So my manager...
Billy Mays,
here.
you bastard.
My manager hunts me down and goes ballistic, saying I have no respect for my coworkers, no respect for the restaurant, that I just go around doing what I want when I want to do it. And my temper problems, well known to you guys.
Billy
The-
Mays
the
here,
rant-
OxyClean.
The rant.
On the subject of.
On the subject of Rand's anger,
Hey, there you go.
basically, like, I started screaming at her back, telling her that I had a lot of respect for my coworkers and that she was being stupid about this.
Nice respect.
Did you drop the bitch bomb?
I did not.
You
Alright.
stupid bitch, you have no respect.
So I get thrown off the clock, right? Like, she pretty much just looks me in the eye and says, "Go clock out." thank you for making me lose 15 minutes of my time. But, so we go out into the dining room area.
How much dollars is that?
Actually, I calculated it out. Like, at the rate I make, which is $8.20 an hour, 15 minutes, I lose, like, $2.
Wow, what an undisclosed not
I
bitch.
know, that's 2 candy bars.
But anyway, so, like, long story short, she continues to scream at us for, like, 30 minutes, me and my coworkers. And we end up just sitting down in a chair and start laughing at her. So I fully expect to go into work tomorrow to a write-up for gross disrespect to management.
Well, that's great. Don't get fired.
Yeah, well, you kind of need money. I mean, Brandon over there's going to have 3 jobs.
Oh, yeah. You know it. Working every day, you know.
My husband has 2 jobs.
You lazy lima bean, when I was your age, I had 10 jobs.
Shout out to Mrs. Hodge, ATEC CIS program.
Booyah.
Nice plug.
So, should the next topic we be, like, this is always one I've always like talking about, what's the worst thing you've done in school, like, troublemaking-wise?
Absolutely nothing.
Time I killed
Oh,
a man.
God.
Oh, I have a great story. I have a great
Hello,
story.
darkness,
Never
my
gotten
old
in
friend.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Basically, like, the weirdest thing that I can think of that I got in trouble at school for was probably in 2nd grade, where I didn't know... No, I was in kindergarten, I think. And I didn't know what the hell I was doing at all. Like, you know, in your kindergarten years, you don't know what the hell you're doing whatsoever.
I love the emphasis on hell you're doing.
Hell you're doing. I put a lot of emphasis, a safe passage through life.
As Levi is riding on, since he's the biggest mooch of the mooches.
Inside jokes. Alright.
Inside joke central, people. So,
damn it.
anyways, I was in, like, kindergarten or whatever, and I didn't know what the heck I was doing, so there was...
No, what the
I was not listening for most of this, so I don't know who that guy is.
So anyway, I'm in the lunchroom, and this one guy, I don't know, it was just like another student or whatever, he was like pulling up, like this girl was sitting there, and he kept like pulling up her skirt or whatever, and we didn't know what the heck she was doing, and she was getting annoyed by it, and I did it once because we were just joking around or whatever. And then the lunch lady literally comes by, like, and this lunch lady was nice to me, like, every day. And the other kid didn't get in trouble for it at all. She comes over to me, she says, let's go to the office right now. So she grabs me by the hand. I'm crying at this point. And... I
playing a game.
I didn't know what I was doing. Blah
It was
blah.
always sexual harassment.
Yeah, kindergarten, and
Man, underwear's great.
and
Just myself.
I went to the office and I got in detention and I had to draw circles for half an hour.
That
and
sounds like
That was your
very
assignment, or is that
strange-
just what you did?
No, that was an actual assignment. Like
That's strange.
Yeah, that is strange. Like it was weird too. Like the detention center, it was like really, really, really weird. Like it was a place where like you walk and then it was just this old rickety wooden door. And she just kind of opened it up, and it was stairs. Like you open up the door, and there were stairs leading down to this like cellar or some shit.
Only Dad can see the numbers.
Only Dad can see the numbers 3. Anyways, you walk down these weird stairs, and there was just a really fat lady with glasses on sitting on a stool and says, go sit down over there. And you're in this like cellar basement. I mean, it looks like a morgue. Like you're gonna like burn some bodies or something.
I don't know what the sun looks like anymore.
And there you sat for 30 minutes drawing some circles.
And
So
there...
that fat lady is a part of the room, right?
Yeah,
Like,
no.
She's still there. She never leaves.
No, most definitely not. She is embedded in that stool. And
It's part of
anyways,
Anyways, you would go to that level.
Of course I would.
a quick sidetrack. There was a guy who was fused to a chair. He sat in it for 5 years. It's like it happened in Ohio, and this guy fused to a chair in the trailer park. And
Of course, a trailer.
Of course. The trailer was about to
it happened in a trailer park. That's the story. And he sat in a chair for like 5 years, and it fused to his skin. And like all of it, like everybody around the trailer park just smelled this awful smell. And
It was his ass fusing to a chair.
and it was a skit. It was
him
literally
being dead.
It was literally fused to his ass. And his girlfriend, it was so weird because his girlfriend was super attractive, and he was just this fat slob. And she literally
That
just
happens.
fed him burgers all day, and he just sat in his chair, burped and farting and pooping right in this chair, and it fused his skin to the chair. You're messed up for laughing at this. He was fused to a chair. Literally, the chair became a part of him. The fabric in his
There are
skin.
several
That-
stories just like
That reminds me of the Fallout thing where the man becomes the tree. I never.
Oh yeah.
And basically, like,
Harold.
he was fused.
Bob doesn't like it when I move.
And basically he was fused to the chair, and it was so funny because in the news report, this guy came out, like, he walked in, he was like one of the first people who actually like inspected the trailer, and he's like, and there's just this, you just see this dog poking his head up the door, and he's like, and there was dog feces all over the house. It was like so random. And
Okay. You said this
Nobody
happened
got
in
time.
Ohio, right?
what?
You said this happened in Ohio, right?
Yeah.
Fat guy. Okay. One thing that I just hate about we're in Northeast Ohio. We are a lake away from Canada.
What happened to not
Alright.
giving away our location?
Yeah. Well, we've already said that. So
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. And it's just a general location. It doesn't matter. We're a lake away from Canada. So, like, but we have this infestation of country hicks, and I hate every
Yeah.
last one of them and
Yeah.
their stupid trucks.
What
Yeah.
happened? That didn't used to be like that. We all used to be no accent people. We all used to be, I don't want to say hipsters, but
We were
just,
like a sub New York kind
yeah,
of.
we were just,
We're one of the northest places in the U.S.
Yeah.
we were just very,
We're
I guess,
the opposite of South.
Yeah.
we were just very, like, mellow. We didn't have anything, and then
Early
suddenly
2000s.
suddenly this big pocket of hicks just boom. It's like, I don't know what
It's just
happened.
a trend, I think.
Their stupid chew cans and their stupid trucks. I wish all of them would just
On
go.
the
Yeah, no.
subject of Hicks.
No.
My
Honestly,
stacks.
they'll just sit in
And
the
they
classroom,
have stacks. I want to choke them with their stacks.
and they literally just sit there and they put the dip in and they spit on the floor.
I was in a study hall one time, like in 8th grade, and this kid takes out the chew can, opens it, and the teacher sees it, and he's like, "It's beef jerky." And she's like, "No eating in my class." It's like, really?
Okay, so
Wow,
You're that
is
dumb.
That's a stupid teacher. That's almost as stupid as the guy who
It was one of
pulled
the
down in
old
front
fat
of the
ones.
teacher.
It was one of the old fat ones.
going into a story like Brandon said with this spitting on the floor,
A-Tech.
I knew a guy when I lived in a trailer a couple years back.
Who has his ass fused to it.
No. But every single day after school, he would walk down to my trailer, sit on my concrete porch, chew, and then he would just consistently spit on the concrete of my porch.
What asshole.
Rub it in. So by the time we left that trailer, there was just an entire half of the porch that was stained a nice even brown.
What an asshole.
I have another story, and it's not entirely related, but the chew thing reminded me of the story about the chew cup and the accidentally drinking. That's from a different podcast.
That is from the Rooster Teeth podcast where Bernie was talking about how he drank chew accidentally. Look it up.
Nice plug.
Look
All
it
right,
up.
but that reminded
They're
me
awesome.
of my other story that I was going to tell.
I like them.
Okay, no
There was-
excessive plug.
There was a time where my parents like have all these friends, and like there was this campsite.
What losers.
I've always hated going there. There's this campsite there where they would go to and hang out and have like, I don't know, parties at the campsite and all
Hang out
that
drunk.
stuff. And this stupid cunt,
Oh, Jesus. Dropping the C words already.
she thought it was, I'm like 8 years old probably at this point, maybe even younger. And like she thought it was a good idea to put this red alcoholic beverage in a Hawaiian punch jug.
Wow.
And she's like, "Don't drink this. This is trash can punch." I just thought she was fucking with me.
Trash can
and just
punch.
saying like, "Oh, don't drink this. This is for everyone else." I was like, "Bitch, I'm gonna drink that Hawaiian punch." Oh yeah. It's like, why didn't this? There's a kid here. Why would she do that?
What?
I filled the cup, took it, drank, didn't
Drank?
swallow, held it in my mouth, went behind the trailer and was like, spit, and then dumped it out and went back. And
What a
And they
dumbass.
started, and like it was all funny and stuff, and they were like, "Oh, he accidentally drank the alcohol, bitch." Okay,
That's
what
in
made
his
you think
DNA.
that was a good idea?
If there is a child in the vicinity and you put a red alcoholic drink
In a
inside of a
Hawaiian
Hawaiian punch, container, you are a dumbass.
So can we get back on the topic of
No.
the school thing?
No, let's go back to a different topic that I just found on Twitter.
Damn it! I want to tell my story.
Florida man found sleeping behind wheel with half-eaten burrito in hand.
So why is this news?
Nice one, Florida man.
Because Florida Man is amazing. If you've never seen it, it's a Twitter feed about a whole bunch of stupid people in Florida, but the way they set up the Twitter posts, it sounds like it's the same guy.
It's not just the Twitter post; it's like the title of the news article. They all start with "Florida man." Nice one, Levi.
Incognito.
Florida Man!
By the way, I hope you figured out which one of us is who at this point.
The
That's
loudest
Dustin.
one is me.
Yeah, the one that laughs really loud is Ryan. Thanks for using me, by the way. That really helps.
I'm Evan. I drop a lot of f-bombs. I'm sorry.
I'm Dustin. I'm the one that called the bitch a stupid cunt.
Which is worse than the F word, but
Yeah, you know. Levi over there is the one that tells the story about the very threatening wild pack of home dogs.
and I'm the ass fused to the chair guy, which is Brandon. But I never actually had my ass fused to the chair. Maybe I should set a goal. Maybe I should set a goal. for that.
entertaining.
The audio's jumping again. I really don't want to edit that.
Okay, on the topic of fat people,
On the subject.
if you're a
Why are
fat
there two
person,
audio things? I never understood that.
if you're a
Anyway.
fat person and you're in a grocery store and you're too lazy and you get on those fucking motorized carts, you are
Motorized.
the worst kind of person, all right?
What, you mean like the Rascal?
Oh yeah,
Have
the
you ever-
rascal.
Have you ever had a race at a Rascal? Those are the funnest things in the world.
There's gonna be someone who uses those because they're fat, and they're gonna just feel so sad right now.
I don't give a
Speaking
shit. They're
of-
fat.
speaking
I'm sorry,
of-
that's mean.
Speaking of fat people.
They're gonna have like a disease that they can't
Come
lose
on,
their
Ryan.
weight.
No, okay. Oh, no, I'm just saying, if you're just fat and you're complaining that you're obese and you're rolling around in one of those in a shopping,
Probably just kill yourself.
whatever,
Jesus.
you're the worst kind of person. Like, if you want to lose weight, then lose weight. Don't go around.
Yeah,
Said
I
it
mean-
quietly. They don't know which one of us said it.
It's okay if you have like diabetes or something like really wrong
Yeah,
with you.
yeah.
But if you're just fat and lazy, just lose the weight.
So anyway,
It's
Ryan.
not that easy, but
They
when
could
you get
try.
when you get to that point, it's like
Miss Jones, good old Miss Jones.
What if she listens?
let's stop it right there.
She ate
Okay.
all our food though. Anyway,
Okay,
go ahead.
moving on before we seriously get in trouble.
An undisclosed teacher has.
On
Levi.
the other hand, this could get us more in trouble. Who
God
wants
damn
to
it.
tell the story?
Ryan, stop you right now. I'm stopping it.
You don't have to use real names. You could just be
Yeah.
undisclosed
Well, it
teacher.
depends.
blah,
What's it
blah,
about? Just
blah.
tell me about it, and I'll tell you if it's okay.
All right. So yeah.
Oh,
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. No one's. He doesn't know who the fuck we are.
We don't know him either. We could do.
I'm gonna have to do so much editing.
Random black man at Burger King.
Okay, so
think
does
he's
anyone else?
We'll just call him Luther.
Luther.
Who wants to tell this story?
Oh,
You tell us.
You
the
did
word.
it.
You,
Oh,
yeah, you
that
tell
one
it the
that's
best.
fine.
Okay, go ahead.
It's a mixture between me and you.
So should you guys tell back? Like you tell your side, then you tell your
Yeah,
side.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we're sitting in Burger King, right? Brandon wanted some food, so I pulled into a Burger King so he could get his food. And there's this black guy.
You could have just said Luther.
Luther.
Okay, so Luther's standing outside screaming into his headphones.
Oh, just screaming.
Headphones? You mean just phone?
Oh, just screaming. Just screaming.
Just straight up screaming.
He's
I
a
am
very.
going to put up a picture of death grips during this story.
Yes.
By the way. Okay, so about 47 minutes in.
So anyway, Luther's standing outside screaming on his head
Dustin,
Pick it up a little bit.
how
Yeah.
long are we in?
Almost an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
So anyway, Luther is screaming into his phone, and he's left his food on a tray inside.
Where we are sitting.
So Levi, Evan, and I are all sitting in these chairs. Brandon's up in the counter getting his food. And every single You can take it up from here.
Okay,
That's
every
a bad
single
way to
time.
cut it off in the middle of a sentence.
No, just
every single time.
You're not a couple that's been together for 3 years.
And we
Okay.
started finishing each other's food sentences. Damn it!
Every
I'm
time.
functionally perfectly fine.
Every
but at the end
time
of the sentence,
Luther-
I say the wrong cranberry.
Every time Luther would go out to scream at his phone, Ryan here would go in and take a fry.
Yeah.
So I'm
How many fries were gone at the end of this?
Two.
He only took 2.
Two.
Oh, only
it was
2?
the only time he would there was a blind spot.
I was hoping
of
it'd be like the
walls.
entire cup.
Yeah, it was like a blind spot between walls that he couldn't see his food, so I would just run over real quick. Steal.
He almost took a drink of his smoothie.
I did not take a drink.
I said
of this.
almost.
I didn't even almost. I wasn't going to do it.
I thought it would have been
This
closer.
That would have been
It's
hilarious.
kind of nice because they don't have multiple things to edit now.
So, anyways, Luther. Every time Luther would go out, he would take a fry. So I'm sitting up there minding my own business, not knowing what the heck is going on at all. Just minding my own business up there, waiting for my food. And Luther comes over after getting on the subject of whoever he was ranting on. If you caught that little quote there. So, anyways,
Nice reference to a series that doesn't exist yet.
but it will.
Oh my god, the jumps.
So yeah, we go full circle in this podcast. So basically, I'm sitting there minding my own business, not even knowing what the heck's going on, and Ryan's over there secretly taking these fries. And
Ryan's on the
so
Get the gun. Intruder.
basically, what happened was that
Didn't
Ryan,
hear that.
Ryan was taking the fries, and then I was up there minding my
I
own
think he just
business,
got
and after Luther comes in from ranting and everything, he takes the fries and he comes up to the counter, and I just look over to him. I say, "Oh, hi, what's up?" And he's like, "Not much. How about you?" And I'm like, "No, not much." He's like, "These people really need some help, don't they?"
Okay.
And he's like, "These people really need some help, don't they?" And I was like, I don't know. And I just kind of look down, and I get my food and everything. And he's like, "Yeah, there's not enough fries in here. Can I have some more?" And little did he know, Ryan was over there taking his fries every time he would come by. And
Hello.
and
Ryan's mom just walked in.
shout out to Ryan's mom. Anyways, so yeah, he asked for more fries, and he blamed it on the people, but they didn't know Ryan was there, and I was kind of like, I didn't know what was going on at this point. I was like, okay, well maybe it was a screw up from whatever, and I come back with my food, and Ryan just approaches me. He's like, "I ate the fries," and I was like, "You."
That took way too long, but okay.
So
Good story.
so Dustin, you wanted to end this at like 1 hour and 30 minutes or so?
Yeah.
Because
Honestly, it's a good idea.
because I honestly I like how this is going. This is a lot of fun. I almost
I
think we
just
should
wanna
we
keep
should
it
end it
short.
soon and then maybe do like another one. Keep it within like the same day maybe.
Why not?
Maybe keep it and then release another one.
Yeah,
next
later.
week.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
not now,
Yeah,
but
I guess that's good.
that way we don't have to. That way we can release it every week
Or if we-
every week.
Or if we don't have time to do one time and we kind of need to get one out there, we have one in
Like
back
storage, yeah.
somewhere that we can just throw.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I like how we're discussing
Man,
this.
editing is gonna be
Yeah, we're discussing, ladies and gentlemen, this is
the
what we will be
editing's gonna
doing.
be so fun. You guys aren't looking at this.
Wait,
So,
actually, when it's done, let's listen to it and see if it's as bad as it's looking on the
I
screen.
really want to listen to this. Can I get first listen?
Yeah, well, we can all listen
we
to
can,
it.
we can play it through the
Yeah,
computer.
it's put on
that's
speaker.
true.
You can be the first ones to listen to it when it's uploaded.
Okay, so
What?
Oh, my bad. Thanks, Levi.
Oh, right. Nice scratching the table.
you're scratching on my card table.
Look at what's on here. There's a huge dent.
The audio.
It's gonna be alright, Dustin.
Okay, we should.
I don't trust anyone else with this either.
All right.
We really should make it mentioned. We're doing this on a card table that I picked up from a Goodwill for
It's
like
been wiggling
20
the entire
bucks.
time. There's
Yeah.
no way that didn't get in.
It's
It
pretty
actually surprisingly kind of looks like a nice setup because we have the laptops and we have Brandon. He has
Have
like
you
a
been hearing the
studio
wiggling this entire
mic
time,
in
Brandon?
which everyone can just kind of like.
Have you
talk
been
to.
hearing like the things on the table? Has there like been a thing in the background the entire time?
And Brandon. has
No, we're
headphones on,
good
so you can hear
at we're
everything.
good.
Really?
Yeah, like
All right,
Brandon is currently basically our sound engineer. He's letting us know whenever we do something incredibly stupid.
We don't have a good gauge of like the audio levels because we're all in the same room, so that's going to come later. And I hope it's good for the guys listening because
So yeah, there's a game we play in CIS. It's called Star Wall.
Oh,
Star Wall, just the tip.
Wait, actually, do we have wired Xbox controllers? We could play it tonight.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
No.
But Star Wall, if no one's played it, it's a game about dueling narwhals in space.
Can I take the credit for bringing it into the class?
Yes, you can.
Thank
was
you.
it actually?
It was actually me.
Oh, okay.
There are 2 class-sponsored games here: Star Wall, just the tip, and Minecraft.
God damn it.
Minecraft.
I can't swear because Ryan's mom here, but effing Colin, you can't play Minecraft with the guy. He's fine. He's a good guy. Can't play Minecraft.
He's
with the
just a
man.
troll
At all.
though.
He's a total troll.
Well, everyone's a total troll in Minecraft.
But he's
so it's
really
fair.
bad.
I'm not a troll in
Well,
Minecraft.
Him and
Well, by
Me
everyone, I
and
mean
Levi
other
were
people
trying
in
to
the class.
counter troll.
Yeah,
Speaking
we were
of
trying to
trolls,
counter-troll. That was so much
him
fun.
and Trevor burnt down our forest multiple times. We were just trying to build a treehouse.
Okay, so
I have another
I
would you
just
rather
wanted to live in the
question.
forest.
hang on. Before you do another Would You Rather, in terms of your trolls,
Why did that have to make it in?
So actually, it doesn't have to get in right now, but at some point I want to tell my school story.
let's
Oh.
do that now before we get off topic.
Actually, yeah, let's
again.
go in a circle here. All right, so Brandon did his.
No, let Dustin. do
Dustin
this.
doesn't have any.
Well, I know, but he has.
Do you have
a
at
would
least
you rather.
one? Do you have at least one school story of you doing something bad?
Well, let him
Wow,
do
that
his.
was an old question.
Let him do
No,
his.
I-
Would you rather real quick, and
Yeah,
then we'll get on.
I
to
don't
that.
have a.
Okay, so I guess-
I don't have a story. Does anyone else have a story of them getting in trouble?
Well, I think we
I
can just
do.
go
Well, I
in a
didn't get in
circle
trouble, but-
because everyone besides you has one. So let's just go in a circle.
So I guess Ryan, you're up.
he already had his.
Did you have yours with the school?
Just let him.
No.
Would you rather real quick, and
Okay,
then we'll
yeah.
get
Well,
to it.
would you
Okay.
rather first?
Would you rather be able to breathe underwater or in space?
Underwater.
Underwater, because when is my ass gonna be in space? I mean,
Although I don't know,
Penis.
being under. I don't know about water
Keep it
because
clean.
I don't want to go like deep underwater because that scares me. Like being
That
over
is
over an
terrifying.
ocean and knowing there's like hundreds of feet below you
would you
scares the
rather
crap out
breathe
of me.
underwater? Not would you rather be able to breathe underwater as long as you're 10,000 feet under?
No, I understand that, but
But you wouldn't use it to the best of his capabilities since all below in is like a pool.
like I don't want to go into the lake because I don't want to know that there's that much beneath me. Like Lake Erie, it's like a huge shelf and that's okay. But if you go on the ocean shore, it's like a little shore, then it's a drop.
I actually have a series of GIFs saved on my computer because that stuff scares me too, but I kind of like it. So I have like a whole bunch of like, I have a whole bunch of just like weird like deep sea stuff saved all over, like
That's-
people jumping into giant deep trenches and things like
I
that.
don't like that.
Yeah.
See, I would rather do it in space.
You don't know what's down there. That's scary.
Giant
part.
squid.
Giant squid.
I would rather breathe in space because, like, if you could breathe in space.
This is assuming you can go to space.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but there are ways of going to space.
We'll say in the future.
What?
Okay, side note, the guys in Toledo.
Okay.
Off note, going back to breathing
guy?
in space.
Don't worry
I'll
about
go
it.
into it. That's another story.
Yeah.
But, breathing in space would be kind of cool.
That would be.
Like, I don't see much of a point to it since you can, if you're out in space able to breathe, it seems like.
It's funny because you can breathe in space, but you'll still freeze to death, or the pressure would kill you. You can breathe, but you'd freeze to death
Wait, can you just
immediately.
be anywhere in space? Like,
I mean,
can you
we're
be on the
assuming you
moon and
have
stuff?
like Frieza's powers from Dragon Ball Z, basically.
Oh, so you can
Well, not
survive.
su-
You just
you can-
completely
you can
survive
in
in
space.
space. Okay.
I guess that's what it means.
So can you
can
be on,
survive
like-
in space and you can survive
Space.
underwater.
Space.
Is it just open space? Can you be on like the moon and different like weird planets?
I guess you can survive without an
You could
atmosphere.
totally discover new planets that way.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Well,
Like,
you-
you
but
can
you
name
can't-
it after you.
I guess you can't fly, but you can float out there.
Hi, I'm Vegeta. I'm
Do you
from
know-
the capital city called Vegeta on the planet Vegeta.
You know
My
how
dad's name is Vegeta.
And also Vegeta can't breathe in space.
Go ahead.
So
I don't
anyway.
even know.
Okay.
So anyone else have any stories of when you got in trouble in space?
Oh yeah,
Ryan-
let's go in a circle.
Or Ryan, you're up.
I don't like.
Man, that question is like 15 minutes old.
Well, I mean, we asked a question, but it got like an
I
very
know,
steep-
I'm just commenting on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think the one of the only times I've truly gotten in trouble in school was when I got into a fight, and like the guy was annoying me. Like I've got anger issues, and like the guy was just really annoying me, and so I told him that if he didn't stop, I was gonna punch him,
And then he didn't stop.
and he didn't stop, so I punched him.
Oh, gee.
And apparently that's frowned upon in schools because I was given a detention.
Who would have guessed?
How long was the detention?
Half an hour, and I had to write, I will not punch someone.
You see, that's
for
what I
a
had to do.
half hour.
If I ever got in trouble, that's what I had to do. I had to write what I did.
I had a dream when I got in trouble.
I just
That's
drew
the
circles.
extent of mine.
I was expecting Brandon to write, I will not lift up a girl's skirt. I will not lift up a girl's skirt. No, just circle, circle,
It's like-
circle. Olympics, circle.
Yeah, the closest thing I have is I had a dream where I got in trouble because, like, you're only allowed to play touch football in schools, but I tackled somebody, and then I got detention where I had to write something, and I was really angry about it.
But would you rather, like... Okay, here's my own would you rather. Would you rather write whatever it was for a half hour?
Or do something completely mundane.
Or would you
That is
rather
mundane.
draw circles for a half hour in a smelly, dark cellar in a school you don't even want to be in
extending-
anymore?
Yeah, I mean,
thing.
you're obviously going to take the writing it and not a place.
That's two, like, very different things.
No,
Like,
for
would you
detention
rather-
wise.
No,
for
wait, is it-
detention wise.
But you
Is
added
it-
on the smelly room part to the
is
second one.
Is it in the smelly room either way?
No.
Well, then obviously I'm going to take the stupid writing it over and over again.
No, but this room was smelly, and the chick...
That doesn't make a difference. You should.
Would you-
It should be. Would you rather write the sentence "I will not do what I just did," or would you rather draw circles? Not. Would you rather not write? Would you rather write the sentence, or would you rather draw circles in a smelly room with fire?
Okay.
Devils.
Would you rather
The devils?
Would you rather do
Devils.
Brandon's punishment
Devils.
or Evan's punishment? There you go.
I didn't get a punishment for mine.
Well,
Ryan's
it's Ryan's punishment. Yeah.
Yeah, Ryan's punishment or mine.
I'd rather...
Probably
well,
Ryan's.
I'd
I
rather...
would
Not a smelly room.
I would get OCD from having to draw circles.
I want to do the circle one because I want to see the devils down there.
Honestly,
devils.
I gotta say, I would rather do the circle ones if they gave me computer paper. If there was no lines on it and I had to write it, my thing's just gonna be a diagonal pattern, and that's gonna bother me. It's because I can't write straight. It's a diagonal.
Speaking of devils,
God.
Oh boy.
That's
8
jokes.
people have already
Levi,
said
see what I
it.
did there? God.
E-God.
Oh God.
E-God versus the devil.
Damn it.
We came up with this character a while ago. I think someone said the word devil wrong, and they said davil, and now that's a character in our circle of friends. We don't know where it's going to be yet.
It's in my book.
It's in one of his
Oh,
books.
Ryan, plug your book.
So, if you go on Google and you look up The Wandering Fleet by Ryan A. Davis, it is my short story. It is about a group of Air Force pilots exiled to space, and the devil is a thing. The god of eternal window shopping.
I've read.
What does he do? You'll just
I've
have
read-
to read the book to find out.
Watch the book.
I've read one part of it. It actually is pretty good.
Yeah, apparently Levi is a character in there somewhere, and me, Levi, and Ryan are in a picture. And
In the back of the book.
yeah.
It is a really good
So if you want to look at us, ladies single. Levi's not.
Eternally single.
So there you go.
Levi's the one with the glasses.
I'm the one with. I think I have some kind of food item in my hand. I always
You
do.
got Diet Coke.
Well, there you go.
He's wearing headphones. Yeah, Evan's wearing headphones in the picture.
We could do that whole describing each other game to give podcast listeners more of an idea.
Anyone else have stories about getting in trouble in school, though?
Right.
So we can
Oh.
finish this topic?
Yeah.
Just gonna say, damn it, there goes the fedora. I just want to say, I didn't get in trouble with either of my things. So I'm just gonna point that out.
Alright. Oh, are
Here,
these
throw me
the
my-
stories you were talking
Throw
about?
me my
Yes.
other
Alright,
fedora.
cool.
Yes, these are the ones that I've told everybody here knows about, but the audience doesn't. So I'll just talk about that. Okay, so I'm not gonna tell the school because I don't want to get the teachers in trouble for this, for both stories.
Yeah, just like ambiguous.
Yeah.
This
So-
was in school.
So this teacher was also our track teacher. So me and a couple of the students, I'm going to also leave them nameless, had to go up to the track, get the hurdles, and put like hurdles for like a meet, and then put them in the back of our teacher's truck. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever seen this, but it's like a truck, but it's got like the roof on it, so that it doesn't like get rained on, and when you close the bed of the truck, it locks it completely shut. What happened was we were putting the hurdles in there, and they weren't far enough back, and so my friend got in there to go be the good kid, push them farther back so they didn't bounce around, slam against the bed of the truck, and he left me with an opportunity I couldn't refuse. So, kind of locked the door of the truck, kind of left him there. We may have gone back to school for a little bit.
How long was he in there?
He was in there for a good, like, 7 minutes.
7 minutes? Oh, I thought it would be longer.
No, we weren't that mean. We had time to walk back into school inside like for a couple minutes and then come back out and get him. Because we weren't gonna punish him for something he didn't do. It's just, it was funny. Then the other thing I've done is I had a friend who got a bunch of gum who he was rubbing in our face and wouldn't share.
Punch that bitch.
So, being the awkward kid as I was at the time, I was friends with certain faculty.
And the awkward kid I was friends with
The janitor. You can say the janitor.
I don't... Well, I mean, there's a lot there, so it's fine.
Yeah, and you didn't mention the school or anything. This doesn't really matter.
Oh, I know. I like the guy, so I don't want to get him in trouble.
Yeah,
But...
everyone... Well, there's always someone who's friends with the janitor. The janitor is always a good friend to have.
Yeah. So basically, I guess I technically lied to the janitor, but he could tell I was lying, and he just did it anyway. I was just like, oh, I forgot the password to my locker. I've been going there for 3 years. I've been using the locker. I know the combination. He knows
and it's also not your locker.
I was like, I forgot the combination to my locker. Could you open it for me? He's just like, is that your locker? And I'm like, yeah. It's like, he just looks around. He's like, okay. He opens it, walks away, and I grab the gigantic thing he got from Sam's Club of gum. I just take all of it. And then I close the door, and I was like, janitor, here's some gum. Go buy yourself something nice. And then he walks away.
I don't think you actually did that.
I gave it to him, but I didn't say that.
You probably did not tell him to go buy something with gum.
I did not.
I wish I was paid in stride or whatever.
Trident gum.
Trident
I
layers.
wish I could be paid in gum. You completely screwed that up and overcomplicated.
Anyway.
Why aren't I
more
paid
change
in
in here than I had
trident
before.
layers?
Anyway, I just want you to know I'm not a bad kid.
No, it's not.
I went back to the person whose locker I had broken into, gave him back his gum minus a pack, and we were just fine. It's fine. He didn't get mad. He was impressed that I got into his locker. So, Levi, I guess it's your turn, right?
Oh boy.
Okay, after Levi's done, let's just tell stories starting with Dustin of horrible things that we have done without people actually technically knowing about them.
Oh.
I don't think I have any of those either.
Really?
I don't know if I'm
You
comfortable.
are such
I don't
a
do
goody two
anything.
shoes.
I don't know if I'm comfortable with those.
Yeah, those ones
Yeah,
can get
those
really
are
bad.
ones.
No,
that are-
like it doesn't have. It could be simple, like the one I'm going to tell, or it can be like really like bad.
I'm just saying most of the stuff I've done involve cornfields.
Okay, it doesn't have to be that. Like
It doesn't have to be that, but I don't.
I haven't done a lot of other stuff.
I don't do
Just go on.
crap.
I haven't done drugs. I don't drink. I don't know what I have to tell.
Yeah, like I've always been like
I'll be the-
minimalist in my life.
I'll be
Just
the
never done
icebreaker, and you guys, if you guys don't
Okay,
really have anything,
All right, so Levi.
what have you done to get in trouble that you have done at school?
Most of the things that I do in school, I don't really get in trouble for. Like I've
Yeah,
done
I know.
some. Yeah, I get in trouble very
Mr.
rarely.
Oh crap! We were supposed to drop names.
Nice one.
Great. Mrs. MC.
MC.
Nice whisper. No one heard that.
Just blur it out. It's fine. Just.
Tell your story.
I don't
The
really.
hand motion
I don't
you
really
did then was
have
great.
a story of me getting in trouble because I never. I don't know. I haven't really. I've gotten in trouble in elementary school before. I guess I could tell one of those.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the disclaimer of the audience, Evan, Dustin, and Levi, total goody two shoes.
Well, I do
Whoa,
bad stuff.
whoa.
Yesterday,
I've done some stuff I'd rather not talk about.
It's not that I don't do bad things. It's that I don't do anything. I don't do anything. I'm the least busy person here. I never go anywhere. I've always been a minimalist.
It
in
should
like
be-
anything.
It should be said that in varying degrees, it goes, Dustin is the least busy person at this table. I am the most busy person at this table.
And I wouldn't say I'm a goody two shoes. It's just the things I've done I'd rather not talk about. They're not necessarily bad. I'm just not comfortable talking about it with everybody on the internet.
okay, so Levi,
I just never get in trouble. I skip study hall on Friday the day before. I just don't get in trouble for it.
yeah, you never do.
Your study hall
Yeah.
teacher's awesome.
Yeah.
So,
everyone,
The
no
worst
one-
thing
no one
that I
gives a shit.
have, the best story I can come up with was a dream. I dreamed this. He
Okay, anyway, back to Levi's story.
Oh, shit.
doesn't have one.
Okay. Actually, this is not a bad story. All right.
Okay.
So there's this gay kid named.
Oh, jeez, starting off with a gay
He
kid.
was gay at a very young age. He kissed me and my best friend at the.
I want to tell it.
Don't tell it.
I'm not gonna tell that one.
Don't tell it.
Not gonna
Don't
tell that
it.
one.
But he kissed me and my best friend at the time in like 3rd grade. I think it might have actually been. But so.
I love how my life laughs.
Your life. My life is my
the
life
devil. My
And
life.
You're wiggling the table. You're laughing really loud.
My life just shakes everything.
Your life increases the volume of your voice.
Ryan's literally like on the floor now.
Yeah, he's dying. He's ruffling.
Weren't we telling a story just now?
Yeah, go.
So, where was I? Alright, so yeah, this gay kid, I believe his name was Michael, might have been Patrick or something. He was
Ladies and gentlemen, this guy, if you didn't know, was in fact gay. So
We're not
His name was either
homo.
Michael
Who
or
keeps
Patrick.
surfing on my table?
We're not
that was me.
we're not homophobes. It's just that's a good description.
He was, I'm adding it in because he was most certainly gay at a
that's
very
what that
young
was.
age. Like, he was just really
He just
gay.
like came out gay.
Ryan is
He
very
just came
upset
out
about his
gay.
table.
He's one of those people that
There were
like,
strips.
people always say I was born gay. He was definitely born gay. But alright, so every day I'd always be directly behind him in line in like
I did
4th
you a
grade.
favor.
And
Calm down.
there is this big hose for
Oh,
fire
gee.
department stuff. And every day, like, just in case the school burned down or something, the fire department would be able to
bend it back.
do all the
Hang
stuff.
on, Levi. I'm sorry, we're interrupting you, but Ryan is trying to piece back the table that Brandon's been picking. Like it's a black table, and there's this bump, and Brandon's just been peeling off the black
There
part
were
of the table.
strips off the bump. I did him a favor. It looks better now.
So now,
Here, let me see it.
He's trying desperately to reattach the strips to the table.
Levi, just stand up. Don't move the mic.
Alright.
It doesn't fit.
did you hear that audio? It was like spiked up.
God,
But anywho,
God damn it, Ryan.
turn this heater off.
Ryan.
Yeah,
Just
turn it
here.
towards- how
Wait,
good.
perfect moment.
Ryan,
You're an idiot.
You're an idiot.
Yes.
Yeah, turn that heater off. It's good.
So,
Yeah.
Levi's intense
Yeah,
elementary
this story.
story.
Okay. I have no idea where I was.
You were like in the fire department, big hose.
Alright, okay, yeah. Every day I'd walk behind this
I'll
this gay kid, Michael Patrick, we'll
Michael
call him,
Patrick.
and in line, and every day we went to the bathroom, he'd jump up and hit the fire department rose.
What?
Give me drink.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to not have it pick up the. Keep telling your story. Don't.
So every day he'd jump up, hit the fire department rose. I'd do the same thing. We'd high five. We'd be cool bros, and we'd just.
That was the Mountain Dew bottle.
It was the Mountain Dew bottle. I don't know if you heard that, but my Mountain Dew bottle.
That
just,
we
like,
definitely
farted.
heard that.
All right, this story's ruined. I had the thing down. I got in trouble. It's the fire hose fell down. End of story. Where were we?
So anyway, I'll break the ice with the whole you did something that was mean or bad, but
Okay.
you didn't actually get caught for it. There was this annoying kid that I didn't like every single day in middle school, but I sat at the same table as him because he was just friends with the same friends that I was, and he always brought this bag of Milky Ways every day, and he would have Milky Ways. He would eat one and leave like 10 more in the bag and just put them back. So I was like, wow, I really do not like this kid, and I don't like the fact that he has all these Milky Ways. So long story short, I took all the Milky Ways back home, ate all of them. He didn't know who stole them. I did. I ate all of them. I'm a horrible person in the end.
You got 3 Milky Ways. There's nothing wrong with that. Milky Ways are great.
Yeah, they are, really.
I think yesterday I stole some candy from a homeless person.
Jesus.
What?
That is so...
You're an asshole. Was he crippled too? Was he a war?
Well,
Was he like a Vietnam
Well,
vet?
His name is John Cena.
Dun, dun, dun. I spit a
You've
little.
probably seen that video before.
I was hanging out with my girlfriend, and there's this bike trail. You go underneath the bike trail, and like there's a bridge and stuff. You go underneath the bridge,
Almost
and
there.
so it's confusing. It's hard to explain. But anyway, so I'm underneath the bridge, and I see this like backpack sitting there. And like all this notebook paper strewn around and stuff, then like a little blanket set up. So I go over to the backpack. I go over to the backpack. I'm like, oh, a backpack. What's in here? So I see a bunch of candy, and I take it all, and I eat it.
You're a horrible person.
Yeah.
person.
You're
Here,
racist and you're horrible.
Now let me bring this all to everybody's attention. If you see candy on the side of the street in
Don't
an
touch
unknown backpack,
Just
don't
don't
eat
touch
it.
it.
Oh,
You
it
have
was,
AIDS
You,
now.
this was.
You ate STD candy.
This was, it was, what's the name for it? Jolly Ranchers. So each one of them was individually wrapped inside of a big.
You do understand it was crack, right? You ate crack.
Or
Or frozen crystal
I
meth.
don't
It
care.
could've been.
I don't care if it's packaged. I don't. If you see free candy on the side of the road, don't touch it. Run, okay?
So I just want
That
to
whistle though.
offshoot this one real quick. I'm flipping through the news stories on my phone, and I find one that says active shooter in Fort Hood, Texas, and the very next news story is Fort Hood gunman dead.
Wow.
Immediately got him.
There's a shooter and it's gone.
Texas doesn't fuck around.
This is basically the equivalent of freaking South Park.
What's the date
Here's-
between the two stories? How much time passed?
Hang on, I will find out.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
It's gonna be like 5 seconds.
I hope it's a ridiculously small amount of time, like just a day or 2 days. That's.
I don't even think it's gonna be that long. It might be like maybe like an hour.
I hope it's really long, like multiple months. Like it has to be like a different shooter.
That would be
hope it's
impossible.
really-
Do you know how many firearms are in Texas?
Yeah, I hope,
They have more firearms than people.
I hope it's a few days. I really do. It's gonna be great. Trying to avoid the awkward silence desperately while he finds out what these were.
Yeah, me too.
I know, I'm trying to find this quick.
Alright, so you go on with your story about something bad that you've done outside.
I haven't really done
I think
anything
this
that
topic is dead.
I haven't done anything that I'm willing to talk about.
I haven't either.
Okay, any
I have-
stories whatsoever?
I have another question.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, maybe I should avoid that one. Okay. At this point I should avoid that one, but would you rather have no legs or not be able to tell the difference between a baby and a muffin?
So you're eating babies if
That's
you like
my-
muffins,
That's my finisher.
You can just decide not to eat muffins or babies.
but you don't know.
Completely.
You don't know if
Well,
that's...
you're gonna see babies.
The
a
other
lot,
option is having no
always.
legs.
So basically, do you murder babies and eat them, or do you just have no legs?
You just can't tell the difference.
Well,
Do you
you
go-
can choose
do you
not
go-
to eat.
Your mind can't register the difference between a baby and a muffin.
So Levi, you have no idea. Like, no. You don't understand that is a baby, but it might also be a muffin. You just think that babies are muffins.
You're gonna go all terminus on the baby, basically.
Assume
Yes.
it changed so you knew
we have to talk
before,
about
but now
that.
Yeah.
you can't tell. Your mind can't register
I would
it
just
as different.
not eat muffins or babies. I just not
I
eat
really
them.
like muffins, but I don't eat them a lot. And I really like my legs.
Yeah, so I'd probably go with the muffin thing because I don't eat muffins ever.
The muffin thing is.
I just ate muffins,
Like
and there are literally muffins at my house
there's
right
there's
now.
babies all over your house right now.
Yeah.
the muffin
Or muffins.
thing,
You don't know.
Muffin man.
The muffin thing is at least a nice story to tell people. Like that's like a thing. Like you're like my name's.
That's a good
blah,
conversation
blah.
piece.
I can't tell the difference between muffins and
Those
babies. But
banana-
The whole leg thing is just like. I got my legs chopped off. There isn't too much to tell. I mean, it was
Those-
a would you rather. I could even choose that.
Those banana nut babies are very good, by the
Jesus.
way. Especially when you warm them up a little bit in the microwave.
I'm just glad I don't actually have to do anything with this question. I'm glad this isn't a real choice I'm being given because I really like muffins and having legs.
I would take the muffins. Okay.
I think I would take the babies.
I
So this is just to let you know, if you like the sound of Dustin and Levi's voice, probably not going to hear a lot of them in the next couple minutes or so.
Oh, great Walking Dead. Time.
Yeah, it is. So, the show's been out at the time of this recording for how many
4
days?
years.
No,
Just to
4
reiterate, it's
days.
The
Like the
Walking Dead.
last.
Oh,
The season
4
finale.
days.
The season finale.
3
of
days. 3 days.
Season 4 has been out for 3 days.
It is the show.
It's amazing.
Okay,
So,
so
damn
before
it.
we go into that,
Okay, hang on.
I am
Great.
more than willing to call this about a half hour. Like
Damn.
the news stories literally got time
Shooter.
enough.
30 minutes. Shooter is dead.
They literally got enough time to say there is an active shooter just in time for them to kill the active shooter.
That's awesome.
That is great.
What? He's dead. I don't care. All right.
While you guys talk about The Walking Dead, I'm going to pee.
All right.
Watch it, Levi.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna get something to drink.
You're not even gonna get involved in this run?
He hasn't watched a lot.
I've only watched
Goodbye, everybody.
Yeah, okay.
I've only watched episode 5 of
It's
season 4.
Brandon and Evan's time.
Well, Levi's here too, but
I'm actually gonna.
Screw you too, Levi.
It's not as hot because it's hot.
yeah, it's pretty
We
hot.
don't need them. We
Okay.
don't need them.
All right. So, just to let everybody know, this is gonna get to some spoiler territory. So I don't know how long we're gonna be talking about this, but just to let you know so you don't freak out.
Yeah, Walking Dead spoilers.
Okay. So, Brandon, what do you want to talk about first?
Okay, basically, let's talk about the Joe's group with Daryl. Let's just like go from beginning of episode to end of episode.
Okay. So, I guess Rick takes a bite out of a guy's neck.
Yeah, basically what happens. Yeah, like the group goes over and like Rick takes a good bite out of a guy's neck, and it's pretty brutal. Like. And it's the same group that Daryl's been in for like I don't know how many episodes.
It's been like 2, 3 maybe.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Basically, they've been hunting Rick down because he killed one of their groups when he was trying to escape, and they caught him, and they were gonna kill Rick, Michonne, and Carl. Carl's a kid, by the way, so just that'll come into play in a minute. And Daryl used to be a part of their group until they got separated, and when he saw it was them, he tried to negotiate, and he started getting the crap beat out of him. And Rick was still being held at gunpoint along with Michonne, and Carl was in the process of almost getting raped. Like, there's a big fat guy trying to rape him.
Yeah.
So Rick kind of goes
Was
into
he trying to rape him?
Yes, you could hear his belt buckle undoing. He was going to rape him. He was pulling down his pants. That's why Rick stabs him repeatedly and basically cuts him open to do an autopsy on him because he could. Rick freaks out, bites the main guy's jugular out, and so he bleeds to death, shoots, I think, one of the other ones, and then takes a knife, stabs the guy that was going to rape his kid, and just slices him open from, like, the dick up to his jugular.
Yeah, basically. It's great.
It was pretty graphic.
It was gruesome. That was probably the one time we saw Rick Grimes at his breaking point.
Yeah, aside from when his wife died, this is, like, the darkest we've seen him.
Yeah. Well, even when he was only, like, at the breaking point when his wife died, all he did was, like, clear out the prison, basically.
Yeah, he killed out a bunch of zombies.
Yeah, and kind of went insane. This, he killed people. I mean, he killed them in the most, like, brutal, vicious, barbaric way you could possibly kill somebody.
Yeah, it was interesting to watch.
Yeah, definitely.
And this season was a lot of character development, so you've been seeing a lot of that build up, and you got to see how Carl's not perfect. He's got monsters inside of him. He's basically little Shane.
Yeah, he is. He's Shane 2.0.
And that scares me because if he's anything like Shane, the group, it's going to be hard to have him in the group.
Yeah.
But
if you don't already watch The Walking Dead, watch it. It's an amazing show.
It's a fantastic show.
It is really good. And basically for all of the rest of the half of the season, they've been seeing these signs on the railroad that says, "Arrive at Terminus. Those who arrive survive." Mm-hmm. And, you know, like, basically it's a place where they say that it's a sanctuary for all, community for all, and you go there and they arrive finally for days and days they've been walking there on these train tracks.
Different groups have arrived at different times.
Yeah, and they arrive there, and basically what happens is that all of the group get tricked into this place, and they run into a trap, and we're pretty sure they ate Beth, which is another person in the group that Daryl was in before he was in these group of, like, you know, murderers and stuff. This bad group that he was in, and we're pretty sure they ate Beth. They have them all trapped in a railroad boxcar or a train boxcar or whatever you call it. And from there the episode ends, but let's just do some discussion topics on what we think is going to be on season 5.
Yeah. Season 5, I think, is going to be a lot of badass. They're going to show everybody fighting their way out to survive.
Yeah.
I think they're going to try and take revenge on Terminus.
Oh, yeah.
Because did you see when they were running, did you see the big pile of bloody bones and stuff?
Yeah, everything, yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're cannibals. they made it kind of obvious that they are. But I feel like they're really going to go to war with Terminus and brutally kill all of them.
Yeah, they're also religious people who, because if you saw in that one room, it was a bunch of candles.
Yeah, I saw that.
And it was... Did you hear the part in the one room where all the people were screaming, like, help us, help us?
Yeah, then that one train car. It was a different train car, but
Oh, yeah. They were saying, like, help us, help us.
Yeah, there's another group there.
Yeah. And, how do you think... Like, what do you think's gonna go down when Tyrese and Carol arrive?
I really hope they don't get trapped in there with them, because I have a feeling that would be a good way to kill off some characters if they walk in and then just kill them in front of everybody.
But what they might actually be treated differently because they have a baby.
Maybe, because I don't know if they'd eat the baby or not.
They might treat them more like they might welcome them into the community.
So
That
are you
might be
guys
possible.
almost done with this one?
Yeah.
Well, one more discussion and then we're done.
Yeah.
What do you like? How do you think Rick and Abraham are gonna react together?
I think it's going to be kind of butting heads with who's in charge, but I think Rick will ultimately have the final say in everything.
Yeah, but I have a real like thing because Abraham's like, this mission, this is what we're gonna do. Nothing's gonna stop us. We're doing this, and Rick's kind of like, you don't really boss around Rick, you know?
Yeah, I feel like eventually Rick will go within the DC, but he's gonna kill everybody in Terminus first. That's gonna be his goal. It's
Yeah.
not escaping; it's killing everybody.
I think it's going to be like last season where like the first half is just going to be them escaping Terminus and the second half is going to be their journey to DC.
Probably.
Yeah.
That sounds about right. So I guess that wraps up.
That wraps up The Walking Dead. And
All
if
right.
you haven't viewed The Walking Dead yet, please do check it out. It's amazing.
It's an amazing show.
I heard
Yeah.
the first season is really slow.
It is.
It's okay.
Actually-
It kicks off right after that.
I watched the first season, I liked that, and I started the second season, I didn't really like it.
Well, it was more
The
slow.
beginning of the second season was slow. Once you get to the end, it like kicks up.
Yeah.
The third season's the best because that's when they're at war with the governor. That's constant fighting, constant drama. It's really cool.
Well, I would even say like the first half of season 4 is like season 3 part 2.
Yeah, I'd see that. Yeah.
I hear enough of you guys talking about it anyway. I don't really need to watch it.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to find something.
So I guess
So
that wraps
that-
up this podcast.
That kind of wraps up. Ryan, want to get in here for the wrap up?
Yeah, let's wrap
Okay,
this
so
up.
So thanks for. All right, wait, who's doing the wrap up? Is that?
This has been the first episode of the Super Friends podcast.
And
Woo!
if you have been listening for the whole time,
Thank
you
you.
very
hour
much.
and 28 minutes.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your time.
27 minutes.
If you enjoyed it, tell us in the comments, and we'll be
and
sure
tell
to.
other people.
Yeah, please get us out there. We want to keep doing this. We need a fan base to
Yeah.
listen.
We'd like this to have some notoriety, and it's fun to do.
So
But
if
I'm podcasted out for tonight.
you like this, let us know, and we'll keep making more for you guys.
Yeah.
Catch you later.
See ya.
All right, catch you on the flip side, guys.
Want to say bye, Levi?
Boy.
Bye.